those guys. And Dave Van Horn has historically done a tremendous job with his team. They're going to be extremely well coached. They're going to pitch it at a really high level. They're always defended at a high level. And we look forward to the challenge. We look forward to the opportunity to go up there and play a really good Arkansas baseball team. It's going to be a tremendous atmosphere. They have a great fan base. I expect there to be great crowds out there for 3 straight days. It'll be another awesome opportunity for us to take our team on the road and go see what we're made of.
You got an update on Hunter Stovall's?
Hunter's been in treatment all week. Hasn't played this week. Treatment 3-4 times a day. I would anticipate having Hunter available Friday night. The next day or two will be a really important time for him to continue with this treatment, continue with this stretching. We certainly want him out on the field and would love for him to be available this weekend to us.
Obviously, an ace is always important, but with some of the issues in the bullpen with the youth and the injuries and things like that, how much more important is Pilkington's role on Friday nights in the SEC?
Yeah, he's been tremendous. I mean, he really is what your Friday night ace in this league looks like, and he's big and strong and physical, and his fastball is going to be up to 95 with a plus breaking ball, feel for changeup, and he's kind of that innings eater type of workhorse guy where you're confident he's going to be able to go out there and get you 6 or 7 or 8 innings and do a really good job of pounding the strike zone, working ahead in the count, allowing him to get deep into the ball game. And with a shorter pitching staff right now, having him as your Friday night guy is a really good way to get the weekend started.
Is it still kind of up in the air for the Sunday guy?
Yeah, and absolutely. So right now we'll announce Pilkington on Friday, we'll announce Plumlee on Saturday, and then we'll just go TBA on Sunday. And a lot of that, like last week, will kind of depend on, who's being used out of the pen, what the weekend is looking up, what the weekend is looking like. And we're going to be able to send out somebody really good and competitive on Sunday. Just not sure who that's going to be just yet, because one of those guys may end up having to pitch out of the bullpen on a Friday or Saturday if we have a chance to win the ballgame.
How confident are you in this team heading into SEC play?
I feel really good about it. I feel like this past week to 10 days has been a really good thing for our team. I think going on the road at Oregon was a really good thing for us. I think, having played Louisiana Tech last week, and it's a young team that's learning from all the experiences that we're going through right now. We had a lead late in the game. We weren't able to hold it, but there were several things that we didn't do well earlier in the game that could have got us a bigger lead than just 2-0 going into that game. So I think our young group is starting to realize how important all the quote-unquote little things really are. Attention to detail, making sure we're backing up the right bases. When we're in no doubles, making sure the ball cannot get over our head. Making sure we execute and get all the signs into the game, and making sure our hitters are able to pick up everything that we're trying to implement into the ball game. So it's the little things that we're getting better at. I feel really good about our club right now. Feel better today than I did a week ago, and feel good about taking this bunch on the road this weekend, and feel like we're going to play really competitive, feel like we're going to play really well, and we're going to go up there and expect to win the ball games, and we're going to go compete our butt off and give it our very best shot. I like our group right now.
Do you anticipate having Marrero this weekend?
No, Eli will not be with us this weekend. That's a situation that is kind of week to week right now, and to be honest with you, we're kind of letting our senior leaders kind of decide what's going on with that. So I guess to make a really long story short, he won't be with us this weekend in Arkansas.
Rigby?
Rigby is going to be a wait and see. He's going to throw a bullpen today, see how he feels after that. I would say it's probably a 50-50 type of thing if he's going to be able to pitch this weekend or not.
You think Lovelady will be back this weekend?
Lovelady will be back this weekend. I think Josh could have played last night, but I felt like just with the really cool temperature and the cold air, that type of thing, I felt like another couple of days would really benefit him for being able to get out on the field this weekend at Arkansas. Didn't want to push it and have a setback to where he wouldn't be available for us this weekend. I would anticipate Josh Lovelady being ready to play.
Arkansas is one of the leaders in the conference in home runs. How do you approach that kind of a lineup?
I think you just pitch to your strengths. I think all of our guys do. Each guy does something a little bit differently. I don't think you necessarily change your approach to what you do well based upon where you're playing. Those guys are going to be out on the mound for a certain reason. They have 1 or 2 or 3 pitches that they're able to control and throw for called strikes and do those kind of things for. So I know historically the ball really flies to right field at Arkansas from about the scoreboard over to the foul pole in right field. There's just a really big jet stream out there. But I don't think it certainly changes anything that you do differently. You have to do the things that you do well, and you have to be great at doing those things, and that's what we're going to do.
How satisfying has Gridley Stark been for you?
He's been outstanding.
He was a guy who's
He's been
somebody you were
outstanding.
high on.
He's, what he's doing right now, he has shown me from the very first day that I got here. He has got tremendous makeup. He is a team leader. He is an outstanding defender, and he was getting better and better all the time offensively. He's got a short, simple swing, compact body, hits a lot of line drives, and has enough power to really to kind of that sneaky power. The other day he homers to center field. I think that caught a lot of people off guard, but he routinely hits balls like that. And the biggest thing for Ryan is just continuing the evolution of him becoming a really good shortstop. Just becoming that consistent defender, make every routine play, show the ability to go into the 6 hole, put his right foot in the ground and get on top of the baseball and make a strong, accurate throw to first base. He has range up the middle. He comes to get the ball really well. And he's done an outstanding job hitting in the 3 hole for us. And that's a really hard thing to do. You get pitched differently in that 3 hole than you do anywhere else in the lineup. And he's done a great job of using the field, staying back on breaking stuff, not trying to do too much, but just staying with his game plan, staying with his approach. He's had an outstanding start, and I'm fired up for him.